Hey, I'm gonna do something a little different today. I'm literally going straight to my videos and I'm gonna answer your questions. Cause I asked you, what questions do you have for me about your OCD? Let's see what you came up with. All right, this video was posted about a month ago. There's my merch. Oh, go check out my merch. I actually forgot that was even there.
Stop pretending I don't exist!
First question. It sounds like when you boil it down, the goal is to simply not care, and you get to that stage through a bit of fake it till you make it routine. That is it. I love the fake it till you make it. It works in most aspects in life, but when your brain is throwing out a signal that says you are in danger, you're a bad person, you could hurt somebody, you're responsible, whatever it is, and you react to it by doing a compulsion to figure it out, then you're saying, you know what, you might have been accurate. And so when we're faking and saying, you know what, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna act like I don't care. I got a big smile on my face. Yeah, cool. I could do this thing. Awesome. Thanks for the thoughts today. Oh, wow, you came back. I love that you're here. Such an important event in my life, and I'm so glad I'm feeling anxious. Thank you. It sends those signals right back that say, bro, nope, I don't care. You can keep telling me I'm in danger, but look how much I don't care. So if the brain's learning that, OCD is learning that, and it's saying, maybe I need to stop telling you you're in danger because you don't really seem to be giving into this thing anymore. I can't thank you enough. You literally saved my life. Guys, I love you. I love that I get to make these videos and I get to help other people. Thank you for these kind comments. You're the best therapist. I wish I truly knew how many of us you were saving. I get comments a lot from people like, you saved me, you helped me. It means the world to me. Thanks a lot for your work. Those aren't really questions, guys. Those are some questions. Vagus nerve stimulation can help with reducing anxiety. You know what? I have heard this. I've had companies reach out that say, hey, will you put this in your video? You just put this little thing right here. Where's the vagus nerve? I don't even know. I don't even know what it does. People say it's helped. I'm curious. Have you experienced this before? But we also don't want to do something as a compulsion. Oh, I'm feeling anxious. I gotta put this thing on my neck, because that turns into a compulsion. And don't you want to just keep moving through life and not have to do something? Not poo-pooing on the idea, but we also got to look at it both ways. Come on, y'all, just got to nip it in the bud. Thanks for all your help. Sean, I do know Sean, he's a great guy. Thank you for all your help. You're such great help. My husband and I have a small OCD support group. Any videos for parents or families would be great. You know what? I need to make more of those. I'm always talking to, I guess, the sufferer most of the time, but to family and supports, like, I got you. I don't even have anxiety anymore. I just don't care. It's so frustrating that this is some whack. For me, it can take weeks to go down. I'm actually curious. If you really, really, really looked at your anxiety, does it go down sometimes? Usually it waxes and wanes. When we're noticing anxiety, then we're like, oh, I'm always feeling anxiety. Sometimes we gotta even challenge our own thinking. 2 weeks of anxiety, that'd be pretty intense. I think it can go up, it can go down. Notice the times where it goes down. And when it goes down, you're just like, oh, bummer, I want to feel anxious. Oh, man. So we can even take value away from that to be like, anxiety means nothing unless we give it value. The anxiety keeps finding more things in my past to reveal to my partner and is making me doubt that I even did that or not. It's been difficult as I feel I'm in constant overanalyzing everything and solving things, and at the same time trying to resist. It's never good enough. That's what I've learned. That you can confess this one thing to your partner or whoever else, and it's like, okay, they're like, I don't care. Oh no, what about this other thing I did? Oh, what about this? What about my intention though? Like, I explained the story, but my intention was different, and it's gonna find something is not satisfied, which is why we take these moments from the past and we say, okay, number one, can I learn from this experience? Yeah, I never want to do that again. I want to teach my kids never to do that. Learn from it. It's not to feel guilt and shame and, for the rest of your life, you're done. It's to say, we make mistakes. That's life. What am I doing now though? Because I'm living life here and this is where I want to keep living. So we resist the urge to confess. And we sit with it, and whatever threat comes to your brain, they don't want to be with me if they knew this thing. Yeah, maybe not. Those are those magic words we keep using. I'd sell my soul for advice on how to get through waiting for medical test results. I'm white knuckling as we speak. after a routine mammogram. I get that, man. We can have these normal, natural things that we worry about. I want to know my test results. Most people would want to know that. So if OCD is grasped onto that and wants to make it a way bigger deal, we can actually still be okay saying maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's positive, maybe it's negative. Maybe it's positive, maybe it's negative. I don't know. Until I get some real good confirmation, my job's not to problem solve because I can't do anything about it. But they're going to let me know instead of me seeking it out. I hope things went well. Does the maybe, maybe not totally attitude work for thoughts like, your wife hasn't read your message, she's picking up your daughter, what if she had a crash, maybe they've been killed? Yep, works the same. Because it doesn't matter what the threat is, unless you have some really good evidence. I'm on the phone with my wife and I hear, oh no, oh, fire, get out of the car. Okay, I'm not sitting there like, I wonder if they got a car crash. No, I'm gonna know for sure. But if it's just a random thought that pops up because they haven't read my message, I can use some maybe, maybe nots. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know. We're gonna know when there's danger and when there's not. And danger is gonna find us if that's what it needs to. But our job is just to give people the benefit of the doubt, use a maybe, maybe not. Sometimes we can challenge our own thinking. It seems like I shouldn't use a maybe, maybe not for like death and things like that, but like, no, we can. Because we're just saying, you're throwing out signals, I'm throwing one right back to you that just shows you whatever. Stop it. Thank you for your channel. I've suffered through a lot of OCD types. I never knew I was suffering with OCD. I love you, Nate. I clicked on the link. Thanks so much. I have health anxiety. I call my doctor constantly asking for reassurance about my health. Even though she has reassured me, I keep asking more questions. We can get sometimes one question. I need to know, am I healthy? I got a lump on my neck, whatever it is. And they're like, you're good. Found nothing. You're great. Keep living. We got to go with it. Even if we think they're wrong, unless we have some really good evidence. I just filmed a video on health anxiety. I hope that can help you. But I also like the concept of, how can I make this more inconvenient for myself to do this compulsion? Do I remove the number from my phone? Do I tell them, the doctor, hey, if I message you, please don't respond. Or message me with a maybe, maybe not. Sometimes doctors will do that. Thank you, you remembered me. Guess what, guys? It's a conundrum. I love reading people's comments, but I also don't like running into the mean people. There's the mean peoples. But I remember, I see your avatars, all that, and I'm like, yay, they're back. They're still watching. I love these. Like, I remember y'all. Nice video. Thanks for so much. Earworms. They drive me insane sometimes, and always really beautiful but painful, sad songs. You know, I don't think I've done like an actual video on earworms yet, but earworms, it can be something that is just replaying in your brain over and over and over and over and over, or it's a song, or it's the trend of the month, or whatever it is. Our brain just wants to keep thinking about it, and the more we try to push it away, it's gonna keep coming back. Let's see what people had to say about it. I can 100% relate, lasts for months or two, and then goes away. It's so frustrating. So we can actually use exposure response prevention for this. Our job is to say, man, this song that I keep listening, that keeps coming in my head, let me go listen to it on purpose. Let me write out the lyrics. And this one sound I keep hearing, let me just like keep hearing it, and I'm gonna dance to it. I'm gonna act like I don't care, and this thing doesn't matter, and I love it, and I hope you stay all day, and woo, another 2 weeks of this is awesome. It was just fake it till you make it. Like we said at the beginning, how can I take value away from this thing? How to keep going through treatment when actually going through something tough, a medical issue, uncertainty. There are some real things that happen. And believe it or not, when there are uncertainties, especially with medical issues, things that have happened in our life, what happens after this life, death, all that stuff, we can actually still be uncertain about it. We know what we know, we don't know what we don't know. And there's answers that we can't gather sometimes. Sometimes treatment is just saying, let me go live my life. What am I gonna do today? I'm gonna go help somebody in need. I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna drive my car. I'm gonna smile at 3 people today. That is my goal. So treatment doesn't have to be like, I'm gonna be sitting on my desk, I'm gonna be watching these videos, I'm gonna write out this script, I'm gonna be facing my fears. Like, it doesn't always have to be that. Sometimes it's just living life. At what stages do I consider myself okay and stop watching your videos or trolling through the internet? You can never stop watching my videos. Just kidding. This is one of those weird channels. It's like, I love for you to watch, but at the same time, don't use it for reassurance. Sometimes you gotta trust in yourself. Like, I need some extra tips. Let me watch some videos. I need a laugh here and there. Here, watch this one about memes or whatever. Like, that's what this is for. some people don't have access to therapy and treatment. That's definitely why I have my course too. I didn't mean to plug that in there, but you can go check that out. Master Your OCD. But ultimately, you kind of ask yourself, why am I watching this? Do I just want to feel understood? Do I want to support Nate? Or am I doing it because I just I need to find an answer for myself and I'm freaking out and that might be a compulsion. So you might delay watching the video for a while. I commented on this video with a struggle of my OCD somehow got deleted. Sometimes it does that. People use certain keywords or phrases that YouTube is like, don't say that one, especially with some of these taboo themes. So this is the problem. You know something for sure deep down inside of you, but your mind keeps doubting and compels you to think that the whole situation, a past event, what I did, I accepted the threat my mind threw at me. The anxiety slowly started to fade away. So the takeaway would be to not engage in the conversation in your mind, rather accept what it's telling you. I'm looking for a question. But you're right. The more we don't engage in the conversation of OCD, it can sit there, it can be behind the jail cell, and it's like, get me out. What about this? Remember this past thing you did? Blah, blah, blah. This person just got arrested. Whatever. It's like, you can just keep walking by. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to, you can hear it, but you don't have to, you can smile. Let me out. And you're like, what's up, boy? What's up? So glad you're there. I'm going to keep moving on. Bye. Just keep moving on. Holy cow, there's way more questions on here than I thought. I had another ERP session yesterday, and it's funny how I've been so used to living with anxiety as certainty for connection. Now I get fearful of if anxiety isn't there. What if I don't really care? Oh man, that's that meta anxiety OCD that pops in. I'm supposed to feel anxious about this. If I don't, then I need to feel guilty. I'm supposed to feel anxious. It becomes such a natural feeling. You want it gone, but you also feel weird that's not there. So we use exposures with that. I love that I'm not feeling anxious right now. Maybe it makes me a bad person. I don't know. My goal is to take value away from this thing. Hey, this person said it happens to me too. Wow. Now you know how serious I am about you saying, ask your question. If you want to be on here, you want me to answer your question, I'm doing this again. Ask your questions. And I love your support. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time.